Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play and early impressions for RC Pilot Trainer VR, a game on the MetaQuest store. It is free to play, and I'll put a link on the video description where you can download this game for free on the MetaQuest store. And there's some pretty cool stuff that comes with it for free. So, first of all, you get this beginner plane, and you see it right here. All right. But you also get the Heli 500. Now there are paid vehicles, and they're $3. If you buy one vehicle, you get all the sceneries for free, and you can buy 7 or more to unlock all of them, or buy all, which is basically $21. Let's go ahead and let's just play the free part for right now. Let's do the Cup Trainer. Here are some of the other sceneries. As you can tell, they look pretty cool from here. But this is only the free. And there we go. And I'm doing a loop-de-loop. Pretty cool, huh? And I lost control. Hey, like I said, early impressions. I'm still getting used to this game. Obviously, you're using motion controls, but there is other stuff you can use. You can use a gamepad, and you can also use some of the RC flight controllers through USB connections. Obviously, with a gamepad, you can choose Bluetooth connection. Oh, I'm doing terrible. By the way, this is the beginner beginner mode. This reminds me a lot of Real Fishing VR, and what I mean by that is that there's a very realistic. No, 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 no! Oh man, I was trying to save that one. There is a very realistic scenery. In fact, this scenery here competes with PC VR. I'm not going to say this is the best RC flying game in VR, because there is Aerofly RC Simulator. That one's like $80 though. So there we go. There we go. I finally got it to turn like how I want it to. Ooh, wow. Whoa, whoa. Let's show some of this. By the way, this is the RC controller. And like I said, you can actually get a real gamepad and connect it by Bluetooth or USB. And also some real RC controllers that you can connect by USB. There is information here. Where did I see? Maybe it was on the actual store page that no, it was in their controls. So it'll have different. No, it was actually at the store page where it talked a lot about what's possible. Let's click on. Let's change it to the. Oh man, that looks cool. Let's go to the Invasion Stripes. Beginner mode, default. Let's go beginner mode, obviously.
The tutorial in RC Limbo, the idea is to fly under the ribbon without touching the ground or the ribbon. Every time you do that successfully, we lower the ribbon, but if you crash or break the ribbon, we raise it. How low can you go? Let's start at 2.5 meters.
Let's see if we can actually do that. I should pay more attention to it. I should probably redo the tutorial, because obviously all that information just in one ear out the other, as usually is the case with me. Like I said, law school fried my brain. Don't go to law school. So that's my excuse. I was a very intellectually curious, I would say pretty smart student all my life. I always got good grades. I always was challenging myself. I didn't have the highest grades, but I was a kid who took calculus in high school because even when the valedictorian and salutatorian didn't do any of that, which I think that should automatically disqualify you if you don't challenge yourself. And yeah, I got an easy A on calculus. But law school fried my brain. After law school, I don't know how to do any calculus now. I used to, have be intellectually curious. All the maths and sciences, literature, everything. I was really interested in law. Law school took away my love of learning, basically. But you should probably take the tutorial seriously so you can learn how to fly. I'm learning to fly via the trial and error method, and obviously it's going to take a lot more errors for me to finally get it. But I am having fun flying. The visuals are excellent. I mean, the models are excellent. The scenery competes with PCVR. I mean, the graphics here, you could tell me this is PCVR, and I would believe you. It's really amazing that this is the Quest. I don't know what they look like on the Quest 2, but on the Quest 3 they look excellent. Let's go ahead and do the other variant. What was it? The red and white. Okay, there we go. Let's try to do one limbo. Can we do one limbo? Can we do one limbo? Can we do one limbo? Can we do one? No, we cannot do one limbo. We cannot. Nope, we cannot do it. Okay, there we go. Let's try to do this. Man, that limbo is a lot more difficult, especially when you don't know what you're doing. Especially when you don't read and don't pay attention and trying to learn by trial and error. I'll eventually get it. I'll eventually get this. Eventually. I have done the limbo before, but obviously when the video starts recording and you're under pressure, all of a sudden you cannot do it. Not even close. At least I can do loop-de-loops, right? At least I can do that, right? But turn where you want and get low enough? No. Get even close to the target at all? No, I can't do it. Whoa, that was pretty cool. I think I'm gonna. Oh, I did it! Wait, no, I didn't. No, I thought I did, but no, apparently I didn't. Okay. All right. I thought I had done it, but no, apparently not. I need to learn. Oh, come on. I didn't get credit for that either. All right. So, like I said, I have the free version with those two vehicles. Let me show the other vehicle. Let's reset. Okay, there we go. So let's show the other vehicle here, which is the Heli 500. Now, there's several different versions. The Stabilize, the Scale, and the 3D, and also the default yellow, the candy stripes, the white and red. Let's go with candy stripes. I suggest starting off with Stabilize, because otherwise it's going to be way too difficult to fly.
You must be clear off the ground during the entire pass for it to count.
So, since I touched the ground, it didn't count? I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. No, no, I can do it. I can do it. To be fair, these I swear I can do it. I swear I can do it. It's harder than it looks because you do have to be very sensitive with the controls, and I'm not very sensitive with the controls. Let's reset. Let's reset. Let's try that again. We can do it. We can do it. There.
And that's a new high score.
Yay!
2.3 meters.
We finally did it. Okay, so we're gonna reset. We're gonna reset, and I'm gonna tell you what. I'm really enjoying this game, RC Pilot Trainer VR, and I want to support the developer because my initial impressions. And by the way, this is just the free-to-play version. My early impressions, but I am very impressed by this game. I mean, the visuals. I mean, look, the models look good. Let me see if I can actually lift it up and get it up. Let me see if I can I get it close? Come on, get over here. Oh, that didn't work. You can crash the helicopter. It may not seem like you can, but yes. Okay, let's see. Can I get it closer to me? Okay, there we go. Let's bring it down. Let's see if I can get it to hover. Oh, come on! No. Yeah, hover. Yeah, hover right here. Hover right here. Hover. Those are the easy controls, by the way. But you have to be very gentle, which I'm not very good at. I am playing seated, by the way, in case you can't tell. I'm on a swivel chair. But yeah, if you're just if you do it right, there we go. There we go. That's what I want. A little. All right. So I am gonna buy the full game actually. So I'm gonna cut the video here, but when we return, I'm gonna have the whole game unlocked, and we're gonna try some of the other sceneries and some of the other vehicles real quick. So I do recommend this game. It's free, and even the free content just by itself is totally worth to download. I mean, that's the free-to-play content is like I said, you get two different vehicles, the Cub Trainer, or two different airplanes, the Cub Trainer and the Heli 500, and you get this one scenery here. If you buy one DLC, and just buying one DLC is $3, which, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's so many good ones. By the way, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Flipster looks cool. 6, 7, 8. Oh man, that's awesome. This 9, 10, 11. Oh, how could you not want the Warthog? 12. So you get 12. So just if for the price of $21, you get 12 plus the 2 that are free. That's 14, and then you get the different sceneries, which is, let's go, home field. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then so you get 6 sceneries plus mixed reality as well. By the way, mixed reality is free, so technically you have 2 different scenes. So you have 2 different scenes: the home field, which is like totally VR, and then you have mixed reality, which is also free, and you can fly your RC plane in your home environment. I don't want to dox myself, and that's the reason I'm choosing not to play with mixed reality. I mean, maybe one day I'll have a home environment where I can hide all the personal stuff and or figure out a way to green screen everything. That way I don't dox myself. But that's why I don't like doing mixed reality, because I don't want to people seeing where I live and how to find me and find out that I'm a real lawyer and where. Don't need that. But let me go ahead. I'm going to buy the game actually, and we'll be right back with the rest of this video. Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer, and we're back. And like I said, I bought all the DLC, $21. Not a bad price for everything that you're getting. You have different scenes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and change the scenery. So we're going to change to the stadium. Let's load that. All right, so we're at the stadium, and wow, it looks good. And look at that. We've got our Viper EDF with the Red Devil color scheme, and we're gonna go fully loaded, and let's just fly. That is awesome. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like I said, this is early impressions because I just bought the game, obviously. But I like the free stuff so much that I just had to support the developer. Ooh. I did not think you could crash against that. This is very cool, though. This is so cool. Oh. You can actually learn how to properly fly an RC airplane from this game. I don't know how one-to-one realistic they are to actual RC planes, but at least you get the general gist of what you're supposed to be doing to fly. All right, I'm gonna start playing standing because I need to look all around real quick. So, and like I said, you can pick this up if you want to. I prefer not to. I don't think it. I don't need that. Again, I'm just using the motion controller, so I'm not using gamepad or anything else. I would say this is probably better played with a gamepad, unless you have a actual RC controller thing. Oh, by the way, let me show the stuff you can do. That's pretty cool. So this is that's gear up. Oh man. So let me show this while it's on the ground, so it'll be easier to show. By the way, did you see the guy parachuting? So that's gear up, gear down, gear up. Smoke on. Isn't that cool? Oh, that was my mistake. Let's do that again. That's awesome.
Gear up. Smoke on.
That is awesome. Oh my god, this is so much fun. I need to see the. Okay, where's the parachuting guy? Where is he? Where's the guy parachuting? Okay, let's try some different airplanes now. Okay, let's choose something else. Oh man, this is cool too. Look at that.
Beginner mode on.
There's beginner mode too here too.
Beginner mode off. Flaps down.
Flaps down. What does that do? Oh my god, this is so awesome.
Beginner mode on. Beginner mode off. Flaps up. Flaps down.
Isn't that awesome? You know what? This might be the best RC flying game in all of VR, and it's on the MetaQuest store. Oh man, this needs to be on PC VR. This needs to be on Steam. So developer, please bring this to Steam. I mean, this belongs in PC VR. I don't know how they could make it look better. I mean, I guess on PC VR it could even look even more realistic with I guess better lighting. I think that's the only criticism I have. I think this is baked lighting. In PC VR you could have like true lighting actually. Uh, but maybe a little bit higher resolution. But man, this looks photorealistic already. All right, let's change scenery. Let's reset. Let's reset. Okay, let's change scenery. Starfield. Oh, at night. Yes, night. Load scenery. Yes. Let's change aircraft as well. I don't, Flipster. We got to do the Flipster. Target this side. Yellow and blue. Target. We're gonna do this side up. Variant wing. Oh, wingtip. Yes, yes. All right. Let's go. Whoa, whoa! This one's a lot of fun. Whoa, this is my favorite one so far. Whoa, whoa, this one. The controls on this one. Wow. I mean, this one feels like you can do anything. It's almost too easy to fly. Wow. Isn't that amazing? I still found a way to crash. Let's just reset it. This is awesome. Again, I love the scenery. I do wonder how this would look different on PC VR, but this already looks photorealistic. I'm just assuming the lighting will look better. You know, you can make it a little bit higher resolution so it doesn't look, it just looks a little blurry, but not really. I mean, this reminds me of real fishing VR, where the sceneries look photorealistic. And unfortunately, I only have that game on the MetaQuest, so I don't have the PC VR Steam version, so I can compare. Although I do have the Oculus Rift version, obviously, because it came free with it. Okay, let's change sceneries, because I don't want to make this a super long video. The Alps. Let's change aircraft. The Flipster so far is my favorite one. Oh, we gotta do this one. Coast Guard, standard gray. We gotta do Coast Guard. Okay. Oh, actually, I didn't. Oh yeah. Whoa. Now, I will say that this one, the Alps looks great in the foreground, but in the background, I can tell that it's not as photorealistic as the other ones. You know, there's just it just doesn't have the same depth. Now, it still looks good. Don't get me wrong. It still looks good. It's a nice trick, but I can tell that it's a flat. There is some 3D depth to it. I'm not going to say it's completely cardboard, but it's just not. You can tell there's something off. Again, it looks a little dull, looks a little muted, but it still looks excellent. But in the foreground, it looks excellent. Like the foreground here looks excellent, but in the distance, you can tell. There's something off. Like if I saw this in real life, I would question reality. But again, it still looks good. I just wonder how. Well, look at the cows. Okay, the cows look animated for sure. They look like a computer generated CG. Oh, look at that! Whoa, look at that! Whoa! It has a lot more maneuverability than I thought it would. Okay, let's change aircraft. Are there any more sceneries? Iceland. Let's load Iceland. Let's change our aircraft. Oh, we gotta do the Warthog. Whoa, look at that. Whoa. Whoa. How do I bring it back, though? I don't know where... I can barely see it now. It's too far away. Okay, come back. Come back. How do I... Okay. Man, does Iceland really look like this? It's so flat. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Okay. Okay, what other sceneries are there? I think that's it, right? Runway. Ooh, this might be my favorite one so far. Let's change aircraft. The A-10 Warthog, wow. And the twin turbine, twin EDF. Okay, all right. The Puma might be fun, but I don't have time to do all of these. There we go. We gotta do the combat helicopter. How do you fire? Oh, look at that. Oh, awesome. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Look at that. Oh, this is awesome. The only thing would be better if you could actually do like actual dogfighting. Look at that. Whoa. This is what I wanted from the other helicopter. Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, this is the best RC flight game in VR that I've ever played. Now, keep in mind, I have not played the Aerofly one. A lot of people say that Aerofly is the best, but that one's like $80. So unless it goes on a deep sale, I'm not gonna buy it. But just from seeing the video comparison, I don't think Aerofly looks better. It might play better. It might be more realistic in the RC flight department. But it definitely does not look better than this, for sure. Again, I like the flight models. The RC planes all look great. The sceneries look wonderful. This might be the best one. This one looks photorealistic. Wow. Wow. My head exploded that this is the MetaQuest 3 standalone game. This looks like PC VR to me. Look at this. Look at this. Is there... Let me reset it. Let me reset it because I want to see. Is there... No wonder... No, I now see why it was so easy to fly, because I got the easiest variant. Okay.
In RC Limbo, in front of you, you'll see 100 candles lined up. Your job is to extinguish as many candles as you can within 2 minutes by dropping a water balloon on them. You will get a new balloon every 3 seconds. The faster the impact of the balloon, the bigger the splash. You can use the trigger on your controller or the second switch on your remote to drop the balloon. Have fun.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I think, did I change versions? Was it without? Because this one seems more difficult to fly now. I don't know if I'm just getting nervous, or I think I changed the variants of it. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, I did not see that coming. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Whoa, talk about immersion, right? I see a plane coming right towards you. I'm gonna have to end the video here because, like I said, I don't want to make a super long video, but I've been having fun playing this game. I do recommend it. as you guys saw, it's free to play. You get 2 planes for free, but I definitely recommend just splurging, paying the $21 because the rest of the planes that you unlock are so much fun. Like the free ones are okay, you know, they're good, but once you play the DLC, you'll see the difference, and you'll be like, "Yeah, I need those extra sceneries, and I need those extra planes." Because you know, oh, let's do one more. Let's do one more. I think this is the last. Yeah, that's the last one. Let's change aircraft. Let's do one more, one last one before, because I wanted to do the blimp. Oh, this one's a little tricky to fly. I'm not sure exactly how you're supposed to fly it. I definitely like how the different types of vehicles definitely feel a lot different to fly. Like they all have different characteristics that you can feel when you're flying them. So I think that's very cool. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. Obviously, like I said, this is completely free to play, so it's a no-brainer to download the free to play version. Once you play for free, though, I think you'll be convinced, like I was, that you need to play that you just need to buy the whole thing. You know, it's $21. I think it's totally worth it because, like I said, this is the best RC flight experience in VR. It's better than anything in PC VR. Although I haven't played, like I said, I don't own the Aerofly RC flight simulator, so I can't really speak for the Aerofly version. But it's definitely the best one that I've played, and also the best looking one, which that shouldn't be the case in PC VR. You know, there's no way this should be better than. This should look better than PC VR games, but here we are. It is. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. You know, if I have to rate it, I think I would give it a 9 out of 10. You know, this is near perfection. I mean, for the Quest 3, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. So for Quest 3 standalone, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's definitely miles above the competition. So on the Quest 3 standalone, it definitely deserves a 10 out of 10. But when you're comparing it with PC VR, like I said, there could be some improvements that can be made. But this is almost photorealistic. And the only reason I'm cutting off is because, like I said, I think you can do better with some of the visuals. But I'm almost remiss to complain because for Quest 3 standalone, this is jaw-droppingly good. Like I said, it could pass for PC VR. But you know, there's a couple of improvements that can be made. With the lighting, with the sharpness, but you know, I'm sure those are limitations of the Quest 3 with the Quest system. I mean, I'm not sure if this game was enhanced for Quest 3 or only Quest 3. Actually, I haven't looked that information up, but what I can say is this is the best looking on Quest, and for Quest, I would give it a 5 out of 5. Definitely, I'm gonna rate it a 5 on the Quest 3. This is one of the best Quest games out there. It would compete with PC VR, and it's the best one that I've played. The only one that I think would compete would be Aerofly RC Flight Simulator, which I don't own, but it's also a lot more expensive. I believe just the base model is $80. And look at that plane coming towards us. I definitely want to stick around for that. But I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play. Again, early impressions, not a full review. I'm still learning how to fly. And if you can't tell, they all feel different. I'm still wondering how do I bring the blimp down? Ah, I see how you bring it down. You really have to point it down like that. There we go. We're bringing it down. We're bringing it down. But yeah, this is amazing. It's really a miracle that this is running on the Quest 3. This just shows how powerful it. Like a lot of people say, this is like a mobile phone, and for a lot of games, yeah, it definitely looks like that. But then there's games like this, and you're like, whoa, how did they get this done on a Quest 3? Really shows the power of it has. Just we need developers who are actually put time into making the games look good. And one of the tricks of the trade is using this photorealistic backgrounds that really tricks you to thinking that this is uh, real. That this is no longer VR, but you're actually out there on this. There we go. There we go. There we go. Little drive by here. All right. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.